But this just hit my spirit and I needed to record it. I was asking the Lord, what is wrong with me? What's the hold up with me that I can't have my own house, be married, and have all these other things that I see everybody else having and thriving in? If I'm the hold up, let me know what do I need to change to prosper and to grow and to thrive. Like, am I doing something wrong? I'm not understanding. And then for whatever reason, he thought about, yeah, what do you do for people? When you do stuff for people, you don't do it just to get something back. You do it because you genuinely love them and care for them without the expectancy of getting anything back. Especially if they're married and you get something, this is their first child and things like that. You gave with no expectancy of getting back. But let them be on their third child and you know what I'm saying, and something big happens for you. Oh, we can't afford it right now. I'm not obligated to get you anything. But yet, I wasn't obligated to get your child anything because you're married. You have a whole husband. You have a whole spouse. But you be like, you know what, all right, bet, cool. Even these out of wedlock babies, I'm not obligated to get your baby anything. Whoever knocked you up is obligated to you. You know what I'm saying? But you give without wanting anything back because you give from a genuine loving place because you are of a rare breed. And I said, all right, cool, bet. He was like, I'm still keeping score of everything that you did, that even though you thinking about it now like, dang, I poured and gave to everybody and everything else, and even when they knew that I was struggling, they wouldn't give it back to you. They wouldn't even offer it to you just so you could say no, because they're afraid you're going to say yes and they don't have to own up to it. He was like, yeah, I'm keeping score, but yet I'm adding tax. I said, what you mean? He said, yeah, I'm going to give it back to you with interest. So everything that you have not been getting back and you gave out of a pure loving heart, even right now, you don't have a job, you don't have no money, and a whole lot of people know that. But they haven't said, hey, how can I help you without wanting anything in return? Oh, I'm going to give it back to you. I'm going to spin the block for you. And them same people that's going to be like, oh, you back up on your feet, and oh, well, I mean, you can donate to my kid's college fund. No, I'm so sorry. I can't help you. Oh, you didn't get my kid nothing. No, I'm so sorry. I didn't create the child. I can't help you. And they're going to be quick to say, oh, the Lord loves a cheerful giver and you're being selfish. That's fine and dandy. But when I gave to you, when I had to give, oh, thank you, appreciate it. But, and even before COVID and everything like that, you didn't bother to give to me. Knowing you didn't even offer. He said, but I'm going to give it back to you. I'm building somebody for you that's not only is going to appreciate that, but do things for you that you would want to do for yourself, but you can't because you're so financially crippled. But I had to cripple you to show you who was really for you. Even when they can't do nothing else for you other than pray for you, they still send prayers and love to you. They can't send money to you, because both of y'all are a penny waiting on change. But yet, y'all still pray and cover each other. So yeah, when you catch a lick, like Cardi B said, looking like I caught a lick, you know who to sow into. You know who you can give to because they don't expect nothing. You give because you have it to give and you like to give, and giving makes you feel happy. It makes you feel full when you give. So I'm watching you and I see you, and I'm best believe I'm going to spin the block for you. And I'm going to give you somebody that's going to love how much you give and then reciprocate it back to you. You pour into him, he pour back into you, so both of y'all are never empty. Especially since you're being filled by the gallon jug God in the sky. You know what I'm saying? Like both of us are pitchers. Our pitchers can be empty at sometimes, especially when we pour into one another. And that little trickle that we got left, we pour back into the Lord, and the Lord pours into us so we can pour into each other. I got you. Just be patient. That list that you made, everything that you prayed for, I'm still working on that. But you got to be patient and give me time to do for my words to fully come to fruition and fully manifest. I said, all right, worry back. Like, I'm not trying to burn on purpose. I'm trying to be married. I'm trying to live right and do right. Yeah, I'm still doing the work in your husband. I'm still doing the work in you too. But you can watch him grow and certain habits die off in him, and he can watch you too. So you can say that, hey, yeah, I knew when he stopped doing that. Or he can say, hey, yeah, I knew when I fell in love with her at this point in this time. Matter of fact, that's why this time last year your account got hacked, because I knew if I introduced him to you now, he wouldn't have followed you with your account being the way it was. I said, you know what, come to think about it, yeah, because he probably wouldn't. Yeah, so that's why I allowed this to happen. So you would have to create a brand new account with only a select few pictures up there. Something that, oh, she don't be on here that much. But she got X number of followers though. Okay. Even on your TikTok, you don't be up here much, but you got X number of followers and over 200 views per video. But you don't be doing a whole lot. You be cooking. I said, all right, Lord, you know what you're doing. Let me mind my business. You be God and I'll be obedient. So that was the word early this morning, 5 minutes to 4, that there's nothing wrong, but I'm perfecting the things concerning you. Let me finish perfecting them, and I got you. I have never left you nor forsaken you, and I don't plan to do that now. So let me do me. So y'all be safe. Thoughts of the anointed.